One man had a dream. He forged ahead, ignoring the naysayers, driven by his passion to produce something far beyond what was the marketplace norm. He built his dream into something that today, 30 years later, even after his death, is enjoyed by thousands around the world. Of all the cars that we could buy, all the makes, models, sizes, shapes, colors, new and used, what would make someone buy a Delorean? As cars go, it's small, not all that fuel efficient. Parts and trained mechanics must be getting harder to find, so why? Could it be the buyers see the same potential that its developer saw? Could it be that they share his dream? The answer seems to be a little different for each owner. One thing is sure, however, John Delorean's dream did not die with him in 2005. It's lived every day by people who drive his cars all over the world. But this isn't the John Delorean story. That story's been told. This is the story of the cars. We will document the stories and experiences of those who own these pieces of automotive history. Where are the cars? Who owns them? And can they really fly?
Roads? Where we're going, we don't need roads.
Against all odds, in just 2 years they built an automotive assembly plant from the ground up, trained a workforce that had never done assembly work before, produced cars, shipped them to the U.S., built a nationwide dealership franchise network, and in 1981 began delivering cars to buyers. In addition to having a starring role in the 3 Hollywood blockbuster Back to the Future movies.
Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me that you built a time machine out of a DeLorean?
The way I see it, if you're gonna build a time machine into a car, why not do it with some style? 88 miles per hour!
Driving by one day, I saw one of these cars on the corner with the for sale sign in it. And I always thought they were really cool, but I never thought they were a real car. I thought they were like a prop for the movie.
Right.
And so it's actually a real car. So anyway, I was really enamored with the car. And the first payment I made on the car was from the first paycheck I got at the job I went to. And that car, I ended up driving for 18 years as my primary car, my only primary transportation to and from work. And I put 200,000 miles on it, and then I sold it for what I bought it for. Over time, you get some scuff marks and stuff on the car, and so every once in a while, if it's time to kind of spruce the car up a little bit, and touch them up a little bit with the Scotch-Brite.
While developed for the American market, DeLorean ownership has sparked imagination of enthusiasts the world over. We talked with parts sellers and mechanics, but mostly we heard from DeLorean owners. There are many misconceptions about the car itself, one of which, if you park too close, you won't be able to open that gull wing door. In reality, it's quite the opposite. The doors on a DeLorean require only about 12.5 inches of clearance to open fully, while conventional car doors need 3 times that much space for the occupant's egress or ingress. Look at it in slow motion.
if not to evenly distribute the 1.2 gigawatts of electricity that's generated when you pass through time. Why a stainless steel body?
It seems that after a long career in automotive design, Delorean wanted to avoid the designed-in obsolescence so common to cars of the era. He wanted a car that would last. Of course, many of the cars have fallen to common woes: crashes, neglect, garage fires, and vandalism. But out of the nearly 9,000 cars that came out of the factory, more than 70% of them are still on the road today, 30 years later. Owners and enthusiasts all over the world continue to live the dream. This is their story. This is the story of those who continue dreaming in stainless.